Welcome to another episode of LEGO Worlds. In today's episode, we are continuing our Jungle Explorer little play area in sandbox mode. And I wanted to try and build something from scratch that can fit in with Jungle Explorer. So in this video, we're going to show you how to build a bridge going across two trees.
Is possible.
You can build it any way you want. I built mine a little
creative adventure.
differently. I mean, I thought about things I could do with it, but I wanted a standard jungle bridge to cross. So basically,
welcome to LEGO Worlds.
I was going to build a bridge, and eventually it's going to lead up to something hopefully much bigger. But this video is just all about the bridge. We'll get to wherever I'm going to build bigger probably in the next video. I haven't decided what it's going to lead up to yet, and this was just to test out if I can build a bridge or not across jungle trees. I can't wait for the new DLC to drop in October. I can't wait for the survival mode to drop as DLC. I can't wait to see the next two showcases because they got minifigs in them, and I'm excited about the minifigs. And I'm also excited to see what else we get in terms of minifigs or objects in those showcases. And are we still going to be getting those stud chests in those showcases? And there's a couple other things I want to point out to you that while I was doing this video. And I noticed it before, but slightly ignored it and paid no attention to it, because I thought it might be in sandbox mode. So this is a little shocker for me, what I'm about to tell you guys, when we get to the menu I want. I don't know if they did this purposely and saying we're going to get them in a future next night set, but yeah, this was really a shocker for me when I saw this. And you would see it in some of my older next night's videos that I had them at one point. So here we're in our Jungle Explorer world. I added these trees and little hills last night, which I was going to make a video about that, but I know you guys don't want to see me do foundation and have the foundation. So I decided, let's skip the foundation type videos and just go straight for the buildings, because that's what it's all about, is building, having fun with it. So here I'm looking in my objects list, and I wanted to go to the next night section in sandbox mode. Right? And they're missing from the next night list. What? And you're saying what's missing? The treasure chests are missing. Both of them. The big one and the little one are no longer in the sandbox mode. So that makes me believe there might be future Next Night builds coming our way. That's all I can think of at the moment for why those two chests are gone. So let's start building our bridge. I'm using a 1x12 flat plate. Type thing, and we're going to start. I just picked this area to build the bridge on. It looked like it could fit. I didn't know how close the trees were until I went to build. Now, the bridge I wanted to do, I didn't get to do. Because I'm not sure entirely how to build it, but I'm happy with the bridge I built. So what we're going to do is the normal two lines across, and we're going to start filling it up and detailing it a little bit. I mean, I could probably do more to the top piece when we get to it, but I figured I wanted a classic standard jungle explorer bridge that you might see in a jungle. Nothing too fancy. So now I'm going to try and fill it in, going across, and those will be our wooden planks, which I'm using a 2x8 plate, and then eventually I have to use the 1x2 plate to fill in the missing gaps, but it's fine. I mean, have to compensate somewhere. Actually, I just thought about something else I could add to this bridge just now, which I might add later today, if I remember to do that. But I ain't gonna say what it is, though. I'm gonna leave everything in suspense if I go ahead and do that or not. So here, I'm just laying down a little extra, so it looks like you can go upward. Now this, I would say, is a simple build. Anyone can do this. You can get fancy with it if you want. You can go in any direction you want. So now I'm putting up like the ropes for the bridge, but I'm making them green. And what I want to do is copy, so I don't have to keep building. That way it saves me time building them up. I'm doing every 2 pegs is going to be one of these ropes. So by copying it, it saves time, and I really like the part I can save time copying it, if I can, when I need to. So I kind of messed up there. Then I went and put one here. I don't know what happened, but shoot out for my bridge. I couldn't believe it. So I had to back up and fix that. But it's fine because, you know, that's gonna happen. And then the thing I didn't understand was it turned the two into double studs at the top. But did that in the final build too, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna worry about it. As long as it looks like it belongs. So here, I'm picking my brick and color. That way I don't have to go into the menus and reselect everything that I had. To patch it up, this is what I call a quick patch. And then we'll go and try and copy the one again. But every time I went to copy it, it gave me two. I didn't want to, I wanted just one. So I went to try and copy again, try to be away from the other one, and I wasn't away from it enough, and it did it again. So that means I have to shrink the box. To the point where I can get just one. And then I went about putting them across. Like I did with the other side, that way they match up. So this was an interesting build. I learned a lot because some of them sank into the Legos, which I didn't think happened on the other side, but it did. But it's still fine because as long as it lines up, I will be able to connect them together. So what I'm going to do now is start connecting them together to give it the bridge effect. And compensating. Of course, because you want it not sticking out, so you have to backtrack and compensate, and it will compensate for error, which is pretty cool. Then I was thinking, well, I want it going like a bar going across. I could have left it like 2 bars going across, but I did multiple bars going across. You can do whatever you want to make your bridge. But I have an idea for decorating it even more, which is insane. Because usually when I talk to you guys about something, then I slowly realize what I could have done better, or what I could add to it. So yeah, I might be adding something to this to make it better, which I'll probably show in the next video, along with what might be a bigger build. I don't know what I'm building yet, but we'll see what happens. So now I want to use a flat tile for the bottom of the bridge. The reason I'm using a flat tile so it looks like it's pieces of wood is what I'm going for. Which is very tricky to put down when you have part of the bridge above you and you can't really see, so you gotta just keep adjusting the camera angles. But it came out pretty good. I'm going to see if I can add the one thing I want to add to it before I forget. I'll do that probably once I get done with this video. And then I'll show it in the next video, along with whatever I'm thinking about creating, which I don't know what it is going to be yet. I'm trying to stick with the Jungle Explorer theme for at least 2 more weeks, because that's when we get the last showcase is next week. I don't know if they'll be adding any more jungle showcases after that, or if they're going to switch it up. And if they do switch it up, I think I know what they're going to switch it up to. My prediction is going to be Ninjago. Or they're going to switch it up around the time the Ninjago movie comes out. Which I am very excited for the Ninjago stuff. I can't wait to see what they do for Ninjago. I like what they're doing for Jungle Explorer, which I bought one physical Lego set of Jungle Explorer. I like to get the other one that was used in this game, and probably get the Ninjago set. I'm still behind in Lego Dimensions, but that's because I've been playing this game a lot. But I have to work out a schedule or something so I get everything I need to do done. And for right now, I've just been playing Lego Worlds and trying to build stuff. And it's actually fun building stuff because you can come up with anything you want. And right now I'm working on Jungle Explorer because that's the theme that they're doing. And I want to see what we can come up with. So this bridge built, it didn't take that long to build. Which was nice. And It's just an easy way to get across from treetop to treetop. Or in my case, I'm going to be making it to get across to go somewhere. Where we're going to go in the next video, I'm not going to say yet. But when we get there, I think you guys might be surprised at what I'm going to build. Which I don't even know what I'm going to build yet, but when I figure it out, we'll all be surprised. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you got any questions about LEGO Worlds, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments section down below. And I'll see you on the next LEGO Worlds episode.